Welcome back to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Today we're focusing on a crucial aspect of your home's curb appeal: front yard flower bed design and optimizing your front yard space. Let's start by considering the overall layout of your front yard. Take a step back and look at your space as a whole. What are the existing features you need to work around? This might include walkways, driveways, trees, or architectural elements of your home. These will form the backbone of your design, and your flower beds will need to complement and enhance these features. One of the first decisions to make is the shape of your flower beds. Curved beds tend to create a softer, more natural look, while straight lines and geometric shapes can provide a more formal, structured appearance. When planning the size of your flower beds, consider the scale of your home and yard. In general, larger homes and yards can accommodate wider, more expansive beds. While smaller properties might benefit from narrower, more carefully planned beds. Now let's talk about plant selection. This is where you can really let your creativity shine. When choosing plants for your front yard flower beds, consider not just flowers, but also foliage plants, ornamental grasses, and even small shrubs or trees. The key is to select plants that not only look great together, but also suit your climate and the specific conditions of your yard. Start by considering the amount of sunlight your front yard receives. Is it mostly sunny, partly shady, or mostly shaded? This will greatly influence your plant choices. Sun-loving plants like coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, and lavender thrive in full sun, while shade-tolerant plants like hostas, ferns, and impatiens are better suited to areas with less direct sunlight. Next, think about the seasons. While it's tempting to focus solely on summer blooming plants, a well-designed front yard should have interest year-round. Include spring flowering bulbs, summer perennials, fall blooming plants, and evergreens for winter structure. This approach ensures your front yard looks great, no matter the season. When selecting plants, consider their mature size and growth habits. It's easy to overplant when everything is small, but remember that plants will grow and spread over time. Space them appropriately to avoid overcrowding and the need for frequent division or removal. Color is a crucial element in flower bed design. You can create a harmonious look by sticking to a specific color palette, or create drama with bold contrasts. Consider how your plant colors will complement or contrast with the exterior of your home. A good rule of thumb is to choose colors that either match or contrast with your home's color scheme. Don't forget about texture when selecting plants. Combining plants with different leaf shapes and sizes adds depth and interest to your flower beds. Mix fine-textured plants like ornamental grasses with broad-leaved plants for maximum impact. Height variation is another important factor in creating visually appealing flower beds. Generally, taller plants should be placed towards the back of the bed if it's viewed from one side, or in the center if it's viewed from all sides. Medium-height plants go in the middle and shorter plants in front. This creates a layered look that adds depth to your design. Consider incorporating some structural elements into your front yard flower beds. This could include trellises for climbing plants, decorative fencing, or even garden art. These elements can add height, create focal points, and provide year-round interest even when plants are not in bloom. Speaking of focal points, every well-designed front yard should have at least one. This could be a specimen plant with striking foliage or flowers, a water feature, or an architectural element like a decorative gate or arbor. Use your flower beds to draw attention to and complement these focal points. Don't overlook the importance of edging in your flower bed design. A clean, well-defined edge between your lawn and flower beds not only looks neat and professional, but also makes maintenance easier. There are many edging options available, from trenched edges to more elaborate stone or brick borders. When designing your front yard flower beds, consider the view from inside your home as well. Place your most striking plant combinations where they can be enjoyed from your front windows. This extends the enjoyment of your garden even when you're indoors. Remember that your front yard is not just for show. It's also a functional space. If you have a front porch or seating area, design your flower beds to enhance these spaces. Fragrant plants near seating areas can create a lovely sensory experience. Don't be afraid to incorporate edibles into your front yard flower beds. Many herbs and vegetables are not only functional, but also beautiful. Imagine picking fresh tomatoes or snipping herbs for your dinner, right from your front yard. Consider the environmental impact of your front yard design. Native plants are often a great choice as they're adapted to your local climate and require less water and maintenance. They also provide food and habitat for local wildlife, adding another layer of interest to your garden. Think about how your front yard will look at night. Choose light-colored flowers or plants with variegated foliage that will stand out in the evening. Strategic lighting can also help highlight your best plant combinations and create a welcoming atmosphere after dark. Water-wise gardening is becoming increasingly important in many areas. Consider incorporating drought-tolerant plants into your design, especially in regions prone to water shortages. Many beautiful plants, such as lavender, Russian sage, and sedum, thrive with minimal watering once established. Remember that your front yard flower beds are not static. They will evolve over time. Some plants may outgrow their space, while others might not perform as well as expected. Be prepared to make adjustments and replacements as needed. This is part of the joy of gardening. Don't forget about the importance of mulch in your flower beds. Not only does it give a neat, finished look to your beds, but it also helps retain moisture, suppress weeds, and moderate soil temperature. Choose a mulch that complements your overall design. Natural wood chips for a more rustic look, or a finer, darker mulch for a more formal appearance. Consider creating a cohesive look throughout your front yard by repeating certain plants or colors. This doesn't mean every bed needs to be identical. Subtle repetitions can tie the whole design together while still allowing for variety and interest. Think about the maintenance requirements of your chosen plants when designing your front yard flower beds. If you have limited time for gardening, focus on low-maintenance plants that don't require frequent deadheading or pruning. If you enjoy spending time in your garden, you might include more high-maintenance varieties. Don't overlook the power of mass plantings. While it's tempting to include one of everything you love, sometimes a large swath of a single plant type can create a bold, striking effect. This approach can be particularly effective in modern or minimalist designs. Consider the architecture of your home when planning your front yard flower beds. The style of your house should inform your plant choices and bed designs. For example, a cottage-style home might pair well with informal, abundant plantings, while a mid-century modern house might be complemented by clean lines and structural plants. Remember that hardscaping is an important part of front yard design. This includes elements like walkways, retaining walls, and decorative stones. These hardscape elements should work in harmony with your flower beds to create a cohesive overall design. Think about creating a sense of journey in your front yard. If space allows, consider designing a winding path through your flower beds to your front door. This not only adds interest, but also extends the experience of your garden for visitors. Don't forget about vertical space in your front yard design. Climbing plants on trellises or walls can add another dimension to your flower beds. They're also a great solution for small spaces where ground space is limited. consider incorporating some ornamental grasses into your front yard flower beds. These plants add movement and sound to the space as they rustle in the breeze. They also provide interesting texture and often look great even in winter when many other plants have died back. Remember that your front yard is part of a larger ecosystem. By choosing a diverse range of plants, you can create a habitat that supports pollinators like bees and butterflies. Think about the seasons when designing your front yard flower beds. While spring and summer often get the most attention, don't forget about fall and winter interest. Plants with colorful autumn foliage or interesting bark and structure can keep your front yard looking great year-round. Don't forget about the practical aspects of front yard design. Consider things like snow removal in winter, leaf cleanup in fall, and general maintenance when planning your layout and plant choices. We hope this video has inspired you to start your own front yard transformation. If you enjoyed this content and want more outdoor design tips and ideas, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Thanks for watching Outdoor Oasis Ideas, and happy gardening.